Hi, I'm Linda Craft, and I own Linda Craft Team Realtors in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Raleigh is in the Triangle. And for those of you that don't know what the Triangle is, it's Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Durham, Cary, some of those great places you've heard about moving to and living, because it's always ranked in the top 10, if not the top 1 or 2. So great area. And so constantly people were saying, Linda, how's the real estate market? And I've sold houses for 26 years. I've sold over 5,000 homes, so obviously I get that question a lot. And the thing that I always come back to is, all you hear on television is how bad the real estate market is. And the reality is, it's not so bad. There's some great opportunities. Right now, we have around 15,000 homes for sale, which is down a little bit from what it was a year or so ago. And we're selling around $1,600 a month, which, if you're a seller in this market, that's a lot of competition. And you can see why perhaps they think the market's not so good, because they're definitely in a beauty contest and a pricing war. They have to be a good value. At the same time, if you're one of those sellers that took out equity lines and you paid off cars and, bought beach houses and paid off credit cards and all those things, and now you want to sell, well, yeah, it's not so good. But I think we have gotten such blinders on right now. The media that just keeps talking about how bad the market is, and that's all we can see. And what we're really focused on is appreciation. Yes, there's not any appreciation right now. The market is either flat. In some areas it's depreciating. In other price brackets and micro markets, you actually are seeing a little bit of an increase. But we've got these blinders on, and we are so focused on appreciation that we're missing all the other opportunities out there. In 2001, which was my last down market, and I think just about everybody's, we had just come out of Y2K, where the Research Triangle Park hired a lot of people. And then when the world didn't come to an end at the end of Y2K, well, you know what happened. They started laying off people, and we had a lot of houses for sale. And then 9/11 hit, and of course we've just had our 10-year anniversary of that horrible disaster. And the market was tough. And yet, in 2001, as bad as it was, my husband and I, we built a home. And we could get contractors and building materials. People were doing deals, and we built this beautiful home that we would have never had at any other time. So there was an opportunity for us, and we were able to get a mortgage with low interest rate and build equity. So it was a great thing for us. And there's so much opportunity. In fact, just kind of thinking back in history, in 1996, the interest rates were at 8%. Which meant if you went out and you spent $100,000 for a home, your payment was $750. When in 2001, the stock market fell, right, and interest rates fell, they were at 6.5%, and we thought, oh my gosh, that's great. And so at 6.5%, your payment was $630 on a $100,000 property. Today, 2011, 10 years later, the interest rate is at 4%. And if you purchased a home for $100,000, your payment would be $470. And with the low interest rates and the amazing affordability of housing right now, the rental rates are just skyrocketing. And so you can take that $100,000 home, probably rent it for somewhere between $950 and $1,000, and have instant positive cash flow. You're not getting that in the stock market. You're not making anything. In fact, everybody's losing money right now in the stock market, and you can move that money, from an IRA, and you can invest it into real estate and have instant cash flow. But we have a tendency to just look at appreciation. Appreciation has always been the bonus for the long-term investment. There are so many opportunities, and my fear is that people are going to get so focused along with the media about the appreciation and everything they're not getting that they're going to miss this amazing opportunity in their life to buy investment property and to really start building wealth. And I can tell you, our phone is ringing from people that are buying investment property. We had a call last week from someone in England. It's got a marketing group, or a group of people coming in to buy into this market. And, if you're going to buy something with a low interest rate and have 100% gain every month, oh my gosh, it's just, what a shame to miss out on that opportunity. We're also seeing people pool their friends together and create an LLC and do something creative like buying a big tract of land that they can hunt and fish and have a good time on the weekends, sell off the timber and make some money along the way, and they're holding that investment for a better time. So housing, building, land cost, everything right now is so affordable that my greatest fear is people are going to miss out on this just amazing time. 2001 was a down market. It was tough for a lot of people. and yet so many people built wealth the next few years afterwards. And I really hope that my clients and my friends will, just sit down and talk to me, talk to someone, look at some numbers, and see if maybe it's time to do some investing in real estate and not be so afraid of it. The richest people in the world own real estate. And I am so happy that, I've purchased a lot over the years, and, they haven't always gone up in value, but over time, they've really gone up in value. And just recently, the investment properties that we own that aren't paid for, we've been refinancing all of them at a 4% rate for an investor term. 4% in a 15-year. I mean, I'm getting myself set for life. And I'd like to see others be able to do that too. So thank you for listening so much. I'm Linda Craft, Linda Craft Team Realtors. LindaCraft.com is my website, and it just has a ton of information on it. So I hope you'll visit. And if there's anything at all I can do for you, please reach out. Would love to help.